What lies amid ancient archaeological ruins from an old Buddhist city along Silk Road may be the key to Afghanistan's future. This site is called Mes Aynak. It literally means Copper Mountain.
As you can see, some greenstone with copper.
Antiquities that date back centuries are side by side one of the richest copper deposits on the face of the earth. Money a cash-strapped nation dearly needs.
The same thing that brought nomadic people from Asia across these mountains close to 2,000 years ago is also what's attracting a Chinese mining company now. Copper and lots of it. This chunk of stone is almost pure copper. Who knows how much is beneath the ground here? But people do know what this site could mean in terms of jobs. Perhaps as 7,000 directly related to mining and as many as 13,000 indirectly related.
The Metallurgical Corporation of China, or MCC, a Chinese mining company, beat out other competitors and is paying $3.5 billion for mining rights. But like seemingly everything else in this nation, the situation is complex and not without serious setbacks.
Very typical construction in the corners.
Excavation of antiquities moves forward. Is that a foot? A giant foot?
Yeah. This is fragment of reclining Buddha Mahaparinirvana, lying.
And to date, there has been no mining. The price of copper, as well as security within Afghanistan, has plunged over the last few years. Afghan leaders say MCC wants to renegotiate a more favorable deal.
The Afghan government has to open its eyes, and see that we have this potential and we can turn it into something that would stabilize the country, diversify the economy, employ a lot of people.
More than 1,700 Afghan police patrol the perimeter, chiefly to protect the Chinese employees. But right now, the MCC worksite is void of people. All have left to escape the violence that plagued the presidential election. China's ambassador to Afghanistan says security is a big obstacle, but
I think Chinese company and Afghan government concern can settle it through friendly discussion, negotiation.
There is a great deal at stake. Afghanistan depends on other countries to fund 90% of its operating budget. The massive windfall for mineral rights could send a strong message abroad, and perhaps more importantly, to Afghans.
The people of Afghanistan will have work opportunities and their living standards will improve. And it will have a positive effect on the country's budget.
Under the agreement between Afghanistan and MCC, the company is supposed to build roads, a factory, even a rail line to export copper. But just look at the mountainside. Crews still doing the dangerous work of removing landmines. Just one indication of how brittle the security situation remains and how difficult it will be to bring peace and prosperity here. Sean Caleb's CCTV, Mes Aynak, Afghanistan.